Trading hours for a paycheck is a game that has already ended. The traditional hustle of grinding at a desk until midnight has lost market value. The modern economy rewards specific outcomes. In 2026, the market no longer cares how many hours you ground out at your desk. It only cares about the results you can deliver. Through the use of agentic AI, autonomous systems capable of executing multi-step workflows, one focused specialist can now produce the same output that previously required a 10-person agency. The path to a $250,000 business is now a matter of simple math: 5 retainer clients paying $4,000 a month. While a legacy agency with 5 employees loses most of that revenue to payroll and overhead, a solo AI operator retains nearly 100% of that $20,000 monthly intake. Surviving this shift requires mastering asymmetric leverage. Without it, you are simply an employee with a bad boss, yourself. Generalists are now a commodity competing with free bots. Specialists, however, have become a premium currency. Large corporations move too slowly to integrate AI effectively into their daily workflows. This delay creates a lucrative gap for agile solo specialists to solve high-value problems that legacy firms are too bloated to handle. You can exploit this gap using a zero-budget blueprint designed to scale a one-person operation to $250,000 a year. The model relies on 3 sequential pillars: identity, leverage, and execution. This blueprint provides the mechanism to transform from a struggling freelancer into a scalable, high-leverage company of one. Most solopreneurs fear that narrowing their focus means leaving money on the table. Attempting to serve everyone dilutes your marketing message. When you offer a scattered menu of services, buyers find it difficult to understand exactly what problem you solve, which ultimately reduces your total revenue. Ultimately, success requires defining a clear business lane. By specializing, you make your expertise findable, referable, and memorable to the specific clients who need it most. Defining this lane requires answering 2 questions: exactly what specific service you provide, and exactly which hyper-specific client you provide it for. The third and most difficult step is determining what you will choose to ignore. You must list the services, client types, and marketing platforms you will deliberately reject. This table illustrates the value of precision. Marketing help for small businesses is a vague category that attracts low-paying work. LinkedIn content strategy for B2B service providers is a specific solution that identifies a high-value niche. Strategically ignoring the wrong opportunities protects a solo operator's most valuable assets: their time and their focus. The most defensible business lane is found at the intersection of your personal history and a real market pain point. This is founder opportunity fit. Your last decade of lived professional experience is a competitive moat. AI can generate text, but it cannot replicate the specific, nuanced insights gained from years of working within a particular industry. For those who lack deep domain knowledge or are starting from zero, there is a clear path to gaining that expertise. The 776 apprenticeship is the fastest way to build commercial awareness. The objective is to work for 6 months as a direct report to a founder whose business generates 7 figures in revenue and 6 figures in profit. This period provides access to tacit, undocumented domain knowledge. That experience allows you to build products and services that massive AI models cannot instantly clone. Leverage begins with the move from no-code to vibe coding. We can now describe a complex application in plain English and simply watch the AI manifest the functional software. Tools like Cursor and Replit, AI-powered development environments, allow non-technical founders to generate entire front-end and back-end architectures instantly from conversational prompts. This enables the fractional AI architect model. Instead of selling generic AI tools, you sell the custom plumbing, the automated agents and workflows that make those tools work for a specific business. For example, an ESG compliance strategist helps mid-sized logistics firms manage environmental, social, and governance reporting. This is a massive market because of the EU's CSRD mandates. The Corporate Sustainability Reporting Directive is a strict set of regulations requiring companies to audit and disclose their environmental impact, creating a high-stakes compliance burden. This regulatory pressure is global. In the U.S., the SEC, the Securities and Exchange Commission, has introduced its own climate disclosure rules, forcing companies to find specialists who can navigate these new requirements. In the hardware sector, remote robotics consultants use platforms like NVIDIA Eureka to train and debug industrial machines from a home office using AI-driven simulations. The modern specialist acts as a conductor. They do not do the manual labor, they manage the AI agents that perform the actual work. To avoid the trap of perpetual planning, you must use a velocity protocol to launch your business. The rule of one dictates that you pick one business model, make one core promise, and build a single landing page in under 48 hours. This 30-day launch sprint calendar is your blueprint. Week 1, lock in your offer, pricing, and pitch. Week 2, message 10 potential clients to gather workflow feedback. Weeks 3 and 4, post niche content, ask for referrals, and iterate your offer based on market feedback. Treat this sprint as a rigid professional obligation. You need a specific metric, such as signing your first paying client, to measure your progress. A mediocre product tested in the market within 30 days will always outperform a perfect strategy that is never launched. As you grow, you must actively fire energy vampire clients who demand a disproportionate amount of your time. Soloists use AI tools to track the time spent on a client against the revenue that client generates. This data allows you to objectively protect your bandwidth. One of the most efficient solo models is dunning as a service. Dunning is the automated process of recovering payments from failed credit cards or expired billing information. This chart shows the opportunity. The average subscription company loses 9% of its monthly recurring revenue to failed payments. An automated dunning service recovers that money, providing an immediate spike in profit for the client. The most profitable businesses use technology to recover the money their clients have already earned but lost to operational friction. In the AI era, massive competitors can copy any generic app or service in a matter of days. A founder's sustained obsession with a specific micro-niche is the only advantage that cannot be easily replicated by an algorithm. The tools are virtually free, and the data is public. Daily execution is the only remaining variable for success. 2026 is the year the solo operator wins. Define your lane today, commit to the sprint, and build a business that serves your life.